This is the ultimate breakdown for Airbnb hosts who want to make more money. In this video, I'm going to show you how one host was able to add over $100,000 a year in bookings with just 7 steps. If you stick around till the end, I'm going to show you exactly how you can copy these 7 strategies and potentially add tens of thousands of dollars to your bottom line. If you don't already know me, my name's James. I'm the co-author of Airbnb for Dummies, and over the past 10 years, I've managed millions of dollars in short-term rental bookings, while also helping thousands of hosts to increase their bookings. Now, I recently analyzed 3 luxury properties in Joshua Tree, California. They had the exact same number of bedrooms, similar amenities, and they were in the same market. But here's where it gets crazy. Their performance wasn't even close to the same. One property made over $319,000 last year. Another pulled in $237,000, and the third barely broke $100,000. That's a difference of over $200,000 between the top and bottom performer for properties that on paper look nearly identical. As Airbnb hosts, we're always looking for that edge, that one thing that's gonna make our listing stand out. But what I discovered is that it's not just one thing. It's 7 specific differences that created this particular gap in performance. And the best part, these aren't massive renovations or changes that require tens of thousands of dollars. These are strategic shifts that any host could implement, whether you've got a luxury villa or just a simple spare bedroom. I'm gonna walk you through each one of these differences with actual side-by-side comparisons. You'll see exactly what the top performing property is doing differently and how you can apply these exact same strategies to your own listing. Now let's dive right in with a closer look at these 3 properties. All of them are in Joshua Tree area, all have 5 bedrooms, and all are marketed as luxury properties. Now, property number 1 is a luxury home with a custom infinity pool and high-end finishes throughout. It's professionally managed by a company called Field Trip. Property number 2 is the Outlaw Pioneer Town, a unique Western themed property that was actually featured on Netflix's World's Most Amazing Vacation Rentals. It's got a saloon, a chapel, and even a train car that guests can go and sleep in. And property number 3 is a recently remodeled home with a pool, hot tub, game room, and modern design elements. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Let's look at their numbers. Property number 1 brought in $319,000 in revenue last year. Property number 2 earned $237,000. And property number 3, just $103,000. That means property 1 is outperforming property 3 by over $216,000 per year in the same market with the same number of bedrooms. Let's break down the 7 key differences that are creating this massive gap. The biggest difference that I found between these properties is how they approach pricing. Property 1 has found the perfect sweet spot, a $1,200 average nightly rate with 73% occupancy. They're maximizing both their rate and how often they're getting booked. Property number 2 is charging a premium at $1,800 per night, but they're only booked 37% of the time. They're leaving a lot of nights empty and a lot of money on the table. Property number 3 has the lowest rate at $844, but surprisingly, they also have the lowest occupancy at just 33%. This reveals something crucial about Airbnb pricing. It's not just about going high or low, it's about finding the optimal balance for your specific property. The top performer isn't the cheapest or the most expensive. It's the one that found the perfect balance between their rate and their occupancy. And this is something that a lot of hosts get wrong. Just last week, I was talking with a host whose bookings had dried up because her prices were set too high. If you want to avoid this, start using a dynamic pricing tool like PriceLabs. It automatically adjusts your rates based on demand, seasonality, and local events. I've seen hosts increase their revenue by 20 to 30% just by implementing smart dynamic pricing. Now, the second major difference is in the management approach and systems that these properties have in place. The top performer is professionally managed by a company called Field Trip, and it shows. Their listing mentions professional cleaning to the highest standards and 24/7 guest support. Looking at their reviews, guests repeatedly mention how smoothly everything runs. Property 2 also has professional management, but focuses more on the unique experience than operational excellence. Property 3 appears to be owner managed, and while they're doing a good job overall, there are several reviews mentioning maintenance issues and inconsistent experiences. Now, here's the truth. Professional systems matter, whether you're managing yourself or you're hiring it out to a professional. You need reliable processes for things like guest communication, cleaning, and maintenance. Otherwise, your reviews will suffer. If you're self-managing, you can still implement professional systems. In fact, inside B&B Tribe, we provide all of our templates and standard operating procedures so that you can run your property like a pro, even if you're just getting started. I'll leave a link in the description down below if you want to check it out. You can join for just $49 a month and get access to all of our best tools and training. The third key difference is how these properties approach design and guest experience. Property 1 was clearly designed with the guest experience as the top priority. Their listing emphasizes indoor-outdoor living with floor-to-ceiling sliding glass doors and multiple areas for relaxation and entertainment. Property 2 offers a completely unique experience with its Western town theme, but that might limit its appeal to guests specifically looking for that particular aesthetic. Property 3 has many amenities, but less of a cohesive design vision. Reviews mention that it's beautiful, but some areas need TLC and updating. Here's what makes a huge difference: designing specifically for your ideal guest. The top performing property knows exactly who their ideal guest is, likely groups or families who want a luxurious desert getaway with both private spaces and communal areas for gathering. Every design choice, from the infinity pool running along the courtyard to the indoor-outdoor flow, enhances that specific guest experience. To apply this to your property, just ask yourself, who is my ideal guest? What experience are they looking for? Then make sure every aspect of your property enhances that experience. The fourth key difference is how these properties handle maintenance and their overall condition. Property 1 has a near perfect cleanliness rating. Reviews consistently mention how well maintained everything is, with often having comments like, the property was great and exactly as beautiful in real life as it is in the photos. Property 2 also maintains a high cleanliness rating, with guests appreciating the unique features and the overall condition. Property 3 has a lower cleanliness rating of 4.6, with several reviews mentioning maintenance issues like broken furniture, lights not working, and air conditioning issues. Now, here's the truth. Maintenance isn't just about fixing things when they break. It's also about preventing issues before guests ever notice them. The top performing property clearly has a proactive maintenance schedule, not just a reactive one. This isn't just about guest satisfaction, it actually saves you money in the long run as the property owner. You need to implement a monthly property inspection checklist, have your cleaner or property manager check key items like lights and electronics, plumbing, appliances, furniture condition, and HVAC systems after each turn ideally. One small maintenance issue can lead to 4-star reviews or 3-star reviews instead of 5 stars, and that adds up quickly. Another pro tip for this is to have lots of backups on hand and prepare for emergencies. This may sound like overkill, but I've gone as far as adding backup space heaters and air conditioners to some of my properties just in case they're needed. If you can prevent bad reviews, you'll be amazed with how much more your listing can earn every single year. The fifth difference is how these properties approach amenities. The top performer focuses on high quality amenities that enhance the luxury experience. Things like the infinity pool and spa, retractable glass walls, a waterfall shower in every bathroom, and high-end entertainment options. Property 2 offers unique amenities that create a one-of-a-kind experience. A saloon, a chapel, a train car bedroom, the cowboy tub, all perfect for Instagram-worthy photos. Property 3 offers many amenities like a pool, hot tub, and game room, but reviews suggest some aren't well maintained, with comments like broken pool table, broken chairs, and lights not working. What's the lesson here? It's not about having more amenities, it's about having the right amenities that are well maintained. The top performer focuses on amenities that appeal directly to their ideal guests and enhance the overall experience. While making your listing Instagrammable can definitely help, the truth is that a lot of guests just don't care about that. You've got to remember what's really important to your ideal guest. Don't try to compete by just adding more stuff. Choose amenities strategically, maintain them well, and highlight them effectively in your listing. The sixth key difference is how these properties handle guest reviews. Property 1 maintains an overall rating of 4.93 out of 5, with consistent 5-star reviews. Property 2 has an even higher rating of 4.98, with almost every review being 5 stars. Property 3 has a lower rating of 4.58, with more mixed reviews, including several 3 and 4-star ratings. Here's what most hosts don't realize. Review management starts before the guest ever arrives. The top performing properties are setting clear expectations in their listings, being proactive during the stay, and following up after checkout to encourage positive reviews. One of the most effective strategies we teach in B&B Tribe is the mid-stay check-in. A simple message sent during the guest stay that catches issues before they become negative reviews. This can be something as simple as, "Hi Emily, I hope you're enjoying your stay so far. Is there anything you need to make your experience even better?" This one message can turn a potential 4-star review into a 5-star raving one. The 7th and final key difference is the quality and optimization of the actual Airbnb listing. Property 1 has a professional, benefit-focused description that clearly communicates the value proposition. It's well organized with bullet points, separate sections, and features highlighted in a way that's really easy to scan. Property 2 tells a compelling story about the property and its unique features and history, capitalizing on its Netflix feature and its Western theme. Property 3 is more feature focused but less compelling, with a description that doesn't flow well or highlight benefits as effectively. Your listing is your sales page, and it needs to be optimized to convert viewers into bookers. One simple hack: look at your listing through the eyes of your ideal guest. What question would they have? What concerns might stop them from booking? Then make sure your listing addresses those things up front. I recently went through one of my own listings and made some little tweaks to the title, the description, and photo order. We're talking maybe 5 minutes worth of work, tops. Within a week, I had 2 new bookings, and before that, I'd gone 2 full weeks without even an inquiry. Small changes and updates can make a huge difference. Now, I've shown you the 7 key differences between a $300,000 property and a $100,000 property, but knowing what to do is only half the battle. You need to know how to actually implement these changes as well. That's exactly what we help hosts do inside of B&B Tribe. We provide you with the exact templates, systems, and strategies that the top 1% of hosts are using. From automated messages to dynamic pricing strategies to review management systems, it's all there ready for you to implement. One of our members, Mary, has used these strategies to book out her next 3 months entirely. Another host, Jonah, has used them to maintain a near perfect review score and get the guest favorite badge on Airbnb. And those are just 2 of over 150 hosts using B&B Tribe to level up their hosting. Another member, Joanna, was able to absolutely nail her pricing strategy, outperforming all of her local competition. This isn't complicated stuff. It's about implementing the right systems and strategies consistently. Inside B&B Tribe, you'll get step-by-step training and templates that you can use right now, plus a community of hosts sharing what's working and what's not. You can join now for just $49 a month. Just click the link in the description down below. I hope this breakdown has been really helpful for you. If you want me to dive deeper into any of these strategies, drop a comment below letting me know which one you'd like me to cover in more detail. And if you like this video and this style of format, then make sure you let me know by hitting the like button. If you got value, just give it a press. It really helps me to grow the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.